Hey guys, Gary J here, and today we're looking at another favorite rifle here. This is a very special, unique rifle to me. This is a beautiful 742 Remington Woodsmaster. 742 Remington Woodsmaster. These were made from 1960 to 1980. 1960 to 1980. And these were generally well used rifles. People that had these actually hunted with these rifles, didn't keep them in a safe much or anything like that. And they were very loved and appreciated. And even today, these are really, really nice rifles. Now, before the 742, they had a 740 rifle, similar to this right here too. And after the 742, they had what was called the 7400, and then later a 750 Remington Woodsmaster. Now, these are, of course, are gas-operated semi-automatic rifles here. The barrel on these are 22 inches long, which is not too long and it's not too short. It's about right, I think. And they came in all different calibers. And this is being a 30-06, it's got a little bit of weight to it, but I've handled the 243 in the 742 model, and it's just really a light version of this right here, and I really like the 243 caliber too. And that's wooden stocks right there, and the checkering there is it's not really hand done checkering like you see a lot of times checkering is done. This right here is more or less probably stamped type checkering. I guess it makes it a little bit quicker and easier and more economical for them back in those days. So they cut a little bit on that. We'll look at the front sight, which is kind of like, to me, it's a ramp sight. Some people call it a blade type sight. And the rear sight is a nice high leaf type spring sight on it. Also, we can see that it has a clip at the bottom which holds 4 rounds, and there were some 10 round clips and there were some rare 20 round clips for the 742. And so nowadays, when you look at the clip, you'll find that if something goes bad with a clip, which generally you don't have problems with the clips, but if something goes bad with them, they have clips now that are kind of a multi-caliber clip that you can put in them. The multi-caliber clip will hold like a 280 Remington, the 30-06, 25-06, the 270, and the well, it's not it's 270, and a 35 Wheeling. So it'll hold all of those, but those clips don't fit very well in the 742, those multi-caliber clips. And so if you have one of these and you come across another clip that matches the caliber of your rifle in a 742, you probably want to pick it up. It'll have it stamped on the side of the clip. Like in this case, it'll just have 30-06 stamped on the side, and I'll show you that. So these were just really incredible guns. Now, being a 30-06, you can kill anything in North America. These rifles were just truly dependable rifles, and people that had them always loved them and shot them, and to my knowledge, never really had any problem with them. I can tell you my father had 2 of these 742s, and he must have bought his back in 1960. I know that my father killed hundreds of deer with the 742, and that was his favorite rifle in the 30-06. And so I was raised up around the 742 model like this right here, and just really incredible rifles and extremely dependable. You just don't have much trouble with these kind of rifles, and that's saying a lot for a rifle that they stopped making in the 1980s, and we look at today in 2020. So just a beautiful design here, and we'll look at it a little bit closer and see how this works. Okay, a little closer view here. You see this breech design here. This is a lot like the Remington 1100 shotgun, which on the 742, you can take it apart a lot like the Remington 1100 shotgun, which is one of my favorite shotguns. And you just, again, don't have much trouble with it. And you got your bolt here, and you clip right here. Now there's a little button right here, not a button, but a little push-in lever right here. When you push this in straight up, it releases your clip right here. And we'll have 30-06 right here on this clip. I don't know if that didn't focus, but 30-06 right here on this clip. So that's a pretty simple. Make sure you find the clip that you're supposed to have for these right here, and just push it back in, let it pop in. And you got a safety over here, and that safety is kind of like your shotgun safety on the 1100, little side safety. And on your boat right here, you just pull your boat back. And if you had ammunition in here, if you had 30-06 cartridges in here, there's a button on the other side. I'll show you that you just push that forward and it'll release your bolt so it throws one into the chamber here. If you didn't have anything, like we don't have this gun loaded, of course, but if you, like right now, if I wanted to put in a 30-06 cartridge, I can throw one in here and close the bolt on it, and there's no problem with that. Most rifles with a magazine don't like that at all. You have problems doing that. But there's a strong spring in here, I can tell you that. But to release this bolt right here, you can pull it back, but it's not going to do anything. So if this was loaded, let's flip it around so you can see. Now, right here is a slide lever on your clip right here. And you push that forward this direction here toward the barrel. And I'm going to grab this bolt because I don't really like for them to slam, but it's not going to hurt. But you push this right here forward, and it releases your bolt to throw one into the chamber. And then, of course, you'd have your safety on. And it makes it really easy to load these and unload them very quickly, and to take them apart. So we look at this front leaf sight right here. See how that thing is just raised up looking, and this is got a windage and everything on it. And I really like the little white arrow there that goes up to the center, so your eye will go up toward the opening on your rear sight. And let's see if we can read that. The Remington 30-06 Springfield. And look at this front sight right here. And that's a really nice design sight to me. Now, I did a video on the Remington nylons, and I made a mention of the sights, front and rear sight on the Remington nylons. And one of the things about it, when you look at it, these sights are pretty close together. So when you throw this gun up to aim at an animal or whatever, and you just look down the barrel, and automatically your sights will come into view, and you're looking through the sights, almost automatically. So that's a pretty cool thing. Now, it's hard to find one of these in excellent shape. Now, looking at the wood on this one, you'll be able to see that this 742 is in excellent shape. Beautiful wood coloring there on this one. Most of them are worn really bad. And this one was well taken care of. Now, I always try to really take care of my stuff. You know, some people just throw stuff around. That's a 742, you see. And then the rear stock here, you can see that's really nice wood right here. So it's just a beautiful gun rifle here. And I love the sights on it. A lot of times, a lot of my rifles, I'll have elevated scope mount so I can see through the iron sights too. And really, that's probably the way to go with this one right here, is to put the elevated scope mount so you can use your iron sights, because these sights are so nice on here. We're just going to look at the wood on this other side of the gun here. Yeah, I mean, this is not real colorful wood, but it's really beautiful on the stocks here. Well maintained. A lot of these you won't see that. And so that's a real plus on this one right here. So you can kind of see right here where this checkering is, this is pressed into the wood. This is not like hand checkering generally. This is a pressed in down, which is not too bad, but this, you know, you can always tell a difference, you know. We'll just take a look at the wood underneath this 742 here. Now, that looks pretty good to me. And a little butt plate here. Yeah, this is really a nice rifle. It's got a very simple action to it too. I just pulled a clip out right here. Maybe you can see inside here. You see how simple this action is. Not a whole lot to it, which the less moving parts you have, the less problem you have with anything. These rifles have taken a lot of game right here. And all the different big calibers and small calibers that these come in are just amazing. But some of you guys will, you know, appreciate the 742 Remington right off the bat, which the 740 was great, the 742, the 7400, which a lot of stuff Remington makes. But this particular design right here with this bolt action kind of reminds you of the 22 nylons Remington rifles, or the other types of Remington rifles. It's just a great system that you just don't really have much trouble with. And again, this one's an easy takedown, kind of like a shotgun. Some people compare it to that, taking it down. So I hope, guys, this gives you some idea on the 742 Remington Woodsmaster. And what a beautiful name that is, Woodsmaster. And certainly, I'm sure that caught the attention of a lot of people when you talk about Woodsmaster, a rifle like this. And certainly, I don't know of any rifle that is more dependable than this particular design here. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Gary J.